Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the man, 100 grand, back at you once again. Say, look, I know I haven't been around for a while. Um, I've been kind of in and out over on my man, Pastor $40 channel. Um, and I know that this has been kind of a wild year, pretty much a wild time. I mean, I haven't even really been online a year yet. And unfortunately, today I just got some tragic news. Kevin Samuels has passed away. That's right. Kevin Samuels is gone.
To another episode of
You know, give me a
The
second.
Valuable Man.
Give me a second.
Come on in, fellas. I want to talk to you today.
See. All right, am I still on or did he kick me off? Well, I'm going to try to see what's going on here, but my apologies. I guess we're going to have to edit that part out. But Kevin Samuels, y'all, is gone. Kevin Samuels is gone, man. He's gone at 56 years old. You know, I mean, is this what we could expect? You know, I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about it. For me, I'm kind of heartbroken, man. You know, the guy was right. The guy was right on so many levels. It was ridiculous. The amount of observation, the amount of things that he was able to look at and point out, and how much courage he actually gave a lot of men to be able to jump out and really say, be able to articulate how a lot of guys felt about being in relationships with today's modern woman, and actually be able to help a lot of people get together, couples. Um, and I mean, to me, he did a lot of great things for a lot of great people, for a lot of people, you know. Um, I really don't have anything bad to say about the guy. I really don't. You guys could chime in at any point in time, and let me know how you feel. I know I haven't been back, you know, and I'm gonna try to make it back for you guys here, but um, you know, he's gone, man, and that's to me that's like one of the saddest things, on the planet right now, because I think that there was a lot of work that kind of went, you know, undone. So, kind of chime in, let me know what you think. Um, yeah, man. And this is what, man. This is wicked, man. And I'm trying to tell you, man. To me, I think that the world is just unjust, you know, and maybe that was, maybe it was his time to go. Maybe maybe he was just, finished with doing what it is that he had to do. Maybe that was it, right? Um, yeah, man. Wow, wow. I had some people giving me a call, letting me know, like, hey, man, he just did some spectacular shows, and I was real interested in getting caught up with him, and um, so some people are saying that he's not dead. The Saint and the Sinner is saying that he's not dead. So um, but I seen like, that they had some things that were saying like he's really gone. So if anybody knows, like, if he's really gone, let me know. Um, because I don't wish that the brother is gone, right? So let me know. Hit me up. Because I was seeing online, like, there was some people saying that Kevin Samuels is, let's see, yeah, breaking news. Kevin Samuels passed away at 56. The radio stations are saying that, news1.com, right? WGCI, Chicago. Yeah, so if it's true, just, hit me up and let me know. Let me see. Yeah, they said that he passed away. I want to, let's here's what I don't want to do. I don't want to get on a show and let it be a sad day for the brother, right? I don't want it to get on the show and be a sad day for the brother. So, I'm going to kick back and I'm going to actually celebrate the man's life. How about that? I could just celebrate the man's work. The first time I got introduced to Kevin, I was doing some work back in 2017, and I was actually getting my thoughts together online. Back in 2017, I was able to catch up with the brother because I think he was doing like cologne reviews and stuff like that too, right? And that was something that was interesting to me. So some of the recommendations that he did make for getting some of the colognes, I went after, right? I think he did an excellent job at explaining some of the colognes and some of the best things that came out of the colognes, and I was able to go after that, right? Um, I like the fact that he was telling brothers, hey, look, this is how you dress, this is what you do, this, that, and the third. Uh, he kind of remind me, he kind of was on a little feminine side a little bit, too much for me, right? But I've seen a lot of guys from that time, so I understand. Um, he kind of remind me of like he's in a crib all day singing After Seven songs or something like that. Uh, but I have an uncle who was kind of explaining to me the same things when I was growing up, right? This is how you dress, this is how you smell, this is what you do, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? This is how you go out and be impressive, this is how you get the ladies, so forth and so on. But then, not just the average at best video, but I think that, some of the other work that he was putting in, it kind of resonated with me because I was saying the same damn thing. And the thing was, when I was coming up, people was always saying, like, yo, you got a problem with women. You got a problem with women. And I'm like, fuck out of here. I got no damn problem with women because I never had a problem with getting women, right? So as I was growing up, they was trying to make it seem like it was always something wrong with me, right? Till I realized it, not only with Kevin coming out saying it, I had been saying a lot of the things that Kevin was saying years ago. And the fact is that, I even have, like, for example, my mother today, talked to her today, and she had some things going on. And I was letting her know, like, look, man, you should have been listening to your husband a long time ago. I've been telling you about this guy. I've been telling you, but then, she's doing some pretty raunchy shit still to me. Talking about how much her husband hurt her. Oh, he hurt me. Look, you built for that shit. Okay? Emotionally, you built for that. Oh, shit. I got my man Nino. Nino's in the building. What's happening, Nino? Salute to you, player. Hey, man, KS is gone, man. It's like he just came and he gone, man. It's like God had to take him off the internet, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Cardiac arrest, man. It's like, yo, just stop the man heart from beating. And you know what? I know that there's a lot of women that's out there, man, that's like, that's actually wishing that that would happen, right? Now the thing is that, hey, Cam's in the building. Cam Rob, what's going on? Hey, Cartel, what's good, man? Oh, that's Cam Rob. Okay. All right, what's going on, fellas? What's happening? What's good? Yes, sir. It's me. I'm back live, and we're gonna kick it, man. There's a lot of things that I've been wanting to talk about. There's a lot of things that I got jot down, man. And yeah, man. Hey, it is very, very sad, man, that KS is dead, man. Wow. It's like shit. Let me see. Man, I ain't been on here in so long. I done forgot even how to do this shit. Let me see. But yeah, man, y'all go, come on, man, and pull up, man, and just let me know, man. Like what's your favorite, funny Kevin Samuels topic or whatever, man? Because hey, look, the thing is, like with me, let me see. Okay, all right. The favorite, the thing that kind of well, Kevin, man, what was funny with me, man, is that it's like the sounds that he used to make, you know what I'm saying? And yo, height, weight, dress size. I would have never put that shit together. Height, weight, dress size. Because that kind of puts me in a mind frame, like, and I ask women this all the time. Do you have an evening dress? Do you have something that says that I'm off of work and I'm ready to mingle? And most women be like, you know what? Yes, I have an evening dress. Well, when was the last time you put it on? When was the last time you went out? I don't go out because I'm so tired. Yeah, because you're eating bullshit. you know. Oh, I just want to, go home and I want to eat some, I want to curl up in my bed and I want to eat some Cheetos and watch some TV and drink some Alizé and go to bed. I'm like, really? That's how you gonna live your life? Yes, I work too hard. All right. So height, weight, dress size. Oh, and another thing, sign language. Those are the two things that really stood out for me with that dude. Sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. You know. And Nino said, yeah, he was listening to his show last night with this black woman with dreads, cute girl, and he was giving her hell. I wanted to get up with him and show him the list, right, and see what he thought about the list, because even though you got these cute girls, right, I'm sure that once he started putting together, the fact that these chicks can be problematic, right? I think that he probably would have calmed down a whole lot. You know what? I tried to get in on L Nix's deal on YouTube, and something was just wrong with my computer. So I'm still working out the kinks and everything like that too, as well. And uh, yeah, because see, I think that he was going in too hard and really like, I don't look, man. I don't know if this is about women getting together and wishing that this man died, right? Because I do know for certain that that a lot of women hated this man. I mean, absolutely hated this man because of the fact that he told them the truth. And nobody likes to hear, man. Nobody likes to hear somebody tell them the truth about what it is that's really going on in their life. Nobody really likes the fact that the reason why you're not achieving the outcomes in life that you want is because of you. Everybody wants to not necessarily hear what it is about them that they're doing. It's always about somebody else and the reason why they're not achieving what the goals or the type of life that they want. And it's gut wrenching. And I think he punched a lot of people. He punched a lot of people in the stomach, especially when he told old girl, he said, "Look, you are like 5'9", 5'10", 215 pounds. Like, you weigh more than a tailback in the NFL. Like, you're bigger than Emmitt Smith. You weigh the same height and weight as a man." Hey, that's classic, man. And I'm sure that everybody got some classics, man, about this guy. And that's 100. I think that he made his staple in history in a short time. That's crazy. That's crazy how that works. How people become iconic, and in a short amount of time they can become iconic, and then they pass away. And it's a shame that it happens to black men, right? What you got, like, so let's see. You got Malcolm X, you got Medgar Evers, you got Martin Luther King, you got Biggie, Tupac, and now Kevin Samuels. Oh man, a short lifespan, that dealt with some social issues, and I think he hit it out the park. I think he really hit it out the park. I mean, you had everybody from like 80-year-old old women. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, I apologize. I want to apologize to you guys. But I had let me give you guys a story. So I walked past a guy who was being taken advantage of a couple of nights ago. And he was a very frail guy, and he had come to find out he had lymphoma. And he was down here in Dallas. And I helped him out. Um, and I helped him get back to New York to where his family was because he had he was in Mexico, and he had got caught by the Department of Homeland Security re-entering into the country illegally. In Mexico is where he had got cancer or something like that, is when his cancer flared up. And they sent him to a hospital in San Antonio. From San Antonio, they put him on a bus, and he was so sick on a Greyhound. He was so sick that he had to go to the hospital. And then the hospital literally like dumped him out on the street after he was done. Well, the interesting part about this guy was that he was from Senegal. And in Senegal, they speak a language called Wolof. I don't know if you guys know about that language, but he speaks Wolof and some Spanish. Okay, and so he's on the street in Dallas, understands no English, um, and basically he's destitute. And so I had to help him out, and I was with him the past couple of days. And uh, long story short, I was able to help him get from Dallas back to New York, where his family is. And that was his cousin just giving me a call, letting me know that he's okay, that he's been to the doctor up in New York, and that he's getting the best care that he possibly can get, and giving me thanks. So I appreciate you guys holding on with me. But the young brother, he seems like hopefully he's gonna make it. Hopefully he's gonna make it. Hopefully he will have a turnaround. I'm hoping for a speedy recovery. If you guys could pray for him. But yeah, he was in really bad shape. I think he was born in 87. So he's like 35 years old, and he weighs maybe 65, 70 pounds. Okay. I mean, literally, he's the picture of skin and bones. Right. And yeah, so that is the story of that young brother, and I hope that he makes it. So you guys, if you guys are prayer warriors or whatever the case may be, send some prayers out for that guy, because I mean, wow, he was in really bad shape. I wanted to do some research about this. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, because the brother was all the way in he was all the way in South America. I have no idea. But the thing is, the part that was kind of trippy to me is how when you're crossing certain parts of Mexico, you're kind of supposed to decompress or something like that. Like, wait a minute before you continue to travel, unless you're used to traveling around certain parts or something like that, because you can get extremely sick. And I had no idea. So if anyone who's ever been down in Mexico or something like that, let me know, or even close to the equator, let me know, because I'm not saying that the equator is in Mexico. I'm not saying that, okay? But if you've ever been the closer you are to Mexico and then you try to come back up north, let me know, is there some rules or something like that to that? I know that there's some guys that has been down there. So let me know, because I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. Okay, so back to KS. Yes, Cam, yes, it's definitely a lot of stress when you are dealing with a society, especially with social ills, and especially with women, man. I mean, first things first, I don't know what was on his brother's mind, dealing with all these women. I mean, you can have one wife that will stress you out, that will kill you, that can give you a heart attack. I mean, I don't know what Kevin's problem really was, or but I know I appreciate his help. Hey, and let this go out to all of the brothers out there who was really giving him a hard time. Maybe instead of supporting the brother, maybe, I don't know what his everyday life was like, you know what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with stuff like this, I mean, you would really need to get a massage every day. No Harvey Weinstein, by the way, but you would definitely need to get a massage every day, because you're dealing with society and you're dealing with people, and you're dealing with people that is, literally at home wishing that you were no longer on this planet. Wishing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but only certain guys can actually handle that. Only certain guys can handle that. You know what I'm saying? And I wish you would. I wish you would have stayed around a lot longer. But now you see why, guys. But it's amazing because guys like Steve Harvey don't go nowhere. You dig what I'm saying? It's like guys like that suck up to women. They're around here forever. Beta male providers. Why? How is it that they, how do they stay around? All right. But Kevo, man, to me, Kevin was pretty cool, man. Um, everybody attacking his sexuality or whatever the case may be. I mean, the man, wife or daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't know how much more of heterosexual can you say about that. I just don't know. Right? I just don't know. But all of those people that was around, that was talking bad about him, right? That was wishing him dead, but didn't actually really mean it, right? I wonder how they feel about what they feel about him right now. Do you actually really feel like that you really wanted him to expire off this planet? Or was you just saying that because you was just mad because he was just telling you the truth? Some things, it's like if you don't have anything nice to say about people, don't say nothing at all, man. Like, so y'all know, I mean, y'all know that I talk about women, y'all know that I call them hoes, right? But it's a fact, you are a hoe, right? Now, my mama used to say all the time, if you're ashamed of what you're doing, don't do it. If you don't want to be called a hoe, don't do it, right? And if you're a guy out here and you're talking about getting married or whatever the case may be, and you're around here trying to wife a hoe, okay? Now, for me, my family has been arguing like forever. All right. So I build up kind of like an endurance for this shit. Right? If somebody like KS, he wasn't built for it. I don't think. Because I think he was like the only child or some shit like that. Right? And so because he was the only child, he didn't have the pipes for it. He didn't have the pipes for it. I mean, he didn't have to me, he didn't have a thick skin. He didn't have a wherewithal. Okay. So, man. Man, hey, look, man, look, this is how bogus that I am. Hold on. I need to fix this because today I don't need to run no ticker. I don't need to have a ticker on the show. Right? A man has passed away. Come on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just, man, I don't know, man. I don't know why he didn't share kind of like share the stage or something. You know what I'm saying? Probably to take the stress off of him or something like that. Because I know he was getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? I just know that at some point in time, he had, okay, cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest. I believe that that's like when your heart stops or something like that, right? I think we covered this one other time on Past the $40 show, right? Give me a second. Okay, so I know that if you have a heart attack, that you have to cough, right? If you feel that tightness in your chest or something like that, cough. And what that does is that's supposed to open up your arteries, allow air to get into. And so instead of that tightening up of your arteries or whatever, cough, and that will relieve, the pressure, and it will open up your arteries and allow you to be able to breathe. So I do know that. But cardiac arrest is supposed to be something different. Give me a second, because what I do know is that it's not the same thing. And that's different. And I wonder if cardiac arrest has something to do with the blockage or damage that's being done to your heart. So let me see. Let's do some stuff. Oh, so cardiac arrest, it it can start out like a heart attack, but this is when your heart completely stops pumping, or it has like a dangerous rhythm, right, to your heart. So it's a little bit different. But we all know that he had like underlining, that he had, I think he had beat cancer or something like that. So he's a cancer survivor. So hey, I just look at it like maybe he just thought like this is his last hurrah, right? This is his last hurrah. So I mean, if anybody out there, if y'all got something to say, or if you got something you want to say, come on, chime in. Chime in. I'm not going to, try to make fun of. I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna say anything bad about this man. So if you're looking for me to say something bad about him, you're just not gonna hear it. Not from me. Okay. I don't speak ill about. I don't speak ill about people. Especially, I mean, I try not to speak ill about people when they're alive. Right. I just try not to. It's like you really gotta start, you know what I'm saying, rubbing me the wrong way in order for me to speak ill about you. But yeah, man, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. He's gone. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. There's a lot of these old chicks out here, man. These chicks, they did not like this man. They did not like this man at all whatsoever. So what I'm gonna do is typically, y'all know how the show goes. If I really don't get anybody in, and who wants to chop it up on the show within like the first hour or something like that, I'll just go ahead and I shut the show down. But uh, I just had to get in, and I just had to say my little spiel about it. You know what I'm saying, and kind of let people know like, hey, yo, this is how I feel. this is what this is the way I see things, and it is what it is. But I can tell you this, the brother did go on. He did, he made sure that he was dressed nice. He made sure that he looked nice. He made sure that he had his little ambiance. Hey, what the hell is the name of that thing that he had on his desktop anyway? I would really like to know that. What was the name of that joint that he had on his desktop? You know, that's what I would really like to know. But yeah, but I hope this brother, I hope he rests in peace, rest in heaven, you know. I hope he does. I really do. I hope he does. Uh, man, I think he helped a lot of. I think he helped a lot of young brothers. I think he did a help. I think he paved the way for a lot of the ways that God should think. You know, I had to tell the chick just last night. Name something that is being used that increases in value over time. Well, I'm not being used. Lady, you are being used. You get older. Okay. Now, the one thing that I learned, and you'll probably hear me saying this, ma'am, ma'am. I mean, I think that, a guy his age and what he decided to do was he served as a good example. You know what I'm saying? I think he served as an example, right? Um, and I don't think that he was misogynistic. I just don't. Um, how else do you deal with these hoes? How else do you deal with these hoes? Right? How else? How else do you deal with these hoes in this type of society with this type of behavior? I mean, I don't know. Oh shit! Where is my manners, man? Let me. You know what? Y'all can tell that I'm rusty. Why nobody said drop the link? All right, I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man. Let me put this link in here so y'all can get up here and y'all can talk as much as I am. Yo, I'm real rusty doing this here, man. This is crazy. Let me get y'all this. I don't know, man. Tell me what y'all think, man. Tell me what y'all think, man, before I get out of here, man. Because I mean, that's one thing that I don't like doing, man. I don't like doing death. Now, I could do a remember when, you know. I could do a remember when, but you know, to me, I should have just, I think that KS, I think that he went around the bush with these females because, quite frankly, to me, he should have just called them hoes and just left it at that. You know, like, see, I'm just gonna call them a hoe, and that's just what they is. You know, and a lot of people don't like the fact that I call female hoes, but what I mean, shit. If Kanye, look, if if KS, if he would have did one thing, if he would have let all of these guys know that these women are hoes and look at the behavior, and you can start at the top and work your way down. You look at Will Smith and Kanye West, right? They are experiencing the they are experiencing the ramifications they're going, of dealing with hoes. And here it is, they try to turn these hoes into housewives, and look at what happened. And I'm pretty sure that KS, that he realized that early on. That man got with his wife, had a baby real quick, got her pregnant and got her fucking divorced, and I think all inside of a year because of that whole like behavior. And that's what the modern woman has turned into. She turned into a hoe. And any guy that falls down, that decides to get on one knee and give a chick a wedding ring that amounts to any fucking thing besides a fucking spoon is an idiot. Hold on a sec. And what KS, sorry about that. And what KS should have been saying, to me, is that these women is hoes these days. Don't marry them. And that, quite frankly, you women is out there thinking that forget being with a high value man. You don't need to be with no man, and don't no man need to be with you. But what he was smart in saying was, y'all just gonna be fun girls. I mean, y'all just chicks, y'all just relegated to having sex with, and that's it. But ain't no man gonna marry you, and shit, no man marry you. A man that has kids of his own should not be out there trying to marry or even try to go be with a hoe. Let her have her fucking kids and go ahead on about her way. Probably knock her down maybe once, and that's it, and keep it pushing. But guys these days should not be trying to marry a hoe, period. And I think he should. That's the only thing I think that he should have kind of just stuck with. And if he'd have stuck with that, I think he'd have been fine. You know, and I think that the message would have probably got out. Probably would have cleaned it up a little bit better than what I did. Right? But he was absolutely correct. The brothers need to go out here, need to get a trade, get some skill. And what I think that he should have just kind of like analyzed was like, yeah, there's blue collar jobs, there's white collar jobs, and pretty much as a man that you need to know how to do both. You need to know how to do both. Hold on. Oh, we got my man Trip in the building. Hold on, let me add you, bro.
What's going on?
Well, hey, what's going on with you, player?
Man, oh, hey, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. You already know what it is, man.
Hey, Triple Black in the building.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Back on the Men's Media Network. What's good, player?
I'm chilling, man. Yeah, man. It's a rough one, man. You know, the sisterhood is rejoicing right now. You know what I'm saying? And what was crazy is you know, I've been on Twitter and I've been seeing some of this stuff all day, you know, about like you know, it's like the things that we talk about, like the lack of empathy, the lack of just like being human beings. It's I mean, you know, hey, are we surprised to hear some of the stuff that we're hearing? Are we surprised?
You know something, man? I haven't heard anything. Right? Somebody just hit me up and was like, "KS is gone, man."
Yeah.
You know.
Nah, man, you got like, you know, women. I mean, I can't. I'm just curious to hear what the heavy, some of the heavy hitters. You know, some of them are already gloating about, you know, KS dying and stuff. And one thing I was thinking, I was just like, man, you know what? I get it. Bitches, like, they be setting up niggas all the time and they don't feel no fucking empathy for this shit. Like, niggas be dying at their expense. They be killing babies. So why would they give a fuck about a nigga that's holding their feet to the fire?
Right.
You know? It's like, I can't remember one time in my life, even if I didn't like a person, I've ever gloated or felt a sense of relief of them passing away. That shit right there is just, I mean, the thing about it is it took him dying to vindicate a lot of the shit that he was saying about
right.
the selfishness.
Because like to me, like right now, he's going to be immortalized.
Yeah. The selfishness of women. Like, come on, man. Like, him dying is not going to change the fact that you're going to die alone too. And, you know, you're you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get a man. Like KS dying is not going to change your thing. You still got to look in the fucking mirror. Right.
Right.
I was like listening to one stream. There's one chick on here. Oh my God. She to me, she's just, I mean, like I had a little bit of respect for her, but now I just like, I mean, you're a complete like bottom of the barrel chick now. Just because, like, come on, man. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, man. I think that like right now, like he's gonna be like super iconic.
Yeah, it's like Patrice. He's gonna be like Patrice O'Neal, and it's bad that it took a death. You know, it took a death. I mean, but the thing about it is Kevin Samuels has symbolized a whole bunch of shit. You know, I mean, was he perfect? No. You know, one of the things too that I thought about, because when I listen to him all the time, he's talking about how hard he worked. You know, he's a workaholic working, you know, all the time. And, you know, there's a lot of black men that find themselves in the same position, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they work their ass off, take care of their family, you know, work around the clock, and then they die, and, you know, the people don't give a fuck about them.
Right.
Like, some of these niggas that's on here, they're just jockeying for position to be the next Kevin Samuels.
Right. And seeing the whole thing is, man, it's like, yo, everybody got their lane, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
They jockey him for position to be the next Kevin Samuels. You know, fake ass love. Oh yeah,
man,
Russ.
and to man, that's kind of fucked up, man.
It is fucked up, man. But,
So do me a favor, man.
But
Tell me some of the best shit that you liked about, if you had anything that you liked about his some things about his show or whatever the case may be. Like, what was like some of your most memorable moments and stuff like that, man? Come on, share
the
with
most
us.
the most memorable moments is pretty much all the time. I mean, what I remember most about him, and I didn't really the whole concept of shame, insults, and the need to be right. Me and you talked about this shit. You were halfway asleep. When we were talking, it's like it's like whenever you talk to a woman, right? And whatever you say, that when it's so logical and it cannot fit their narrative, it cannot, like, when they can't get out of it or whatever, or try to marginalize it, or they can't individualize it, like, not all women, they have meltdown. They have a fucking complete meltdown. And he was the master at pinning them in the corner to where they couldn't do that. And the only default that they had was, guess what? Shames, insult, guilt, and the need to be right.
Need to be right. Now check this out.
And that's the thing that all women do. Now, it'd be like, not all women, all of them do it every single time. And because the thing about it is you got a culture to where you got so many suck ass niggas that will let them ride on their bullshit. And he was the one guy that you can go every night that he's not going to let that shit slide. He's not going to let that shit slide.
So check this out, right? He say, he tell the women, oh, I have to go to school. I have to live my life. What else am I supposed to do? He said, your duty is to your husband.
Right. It is. You have no life.
Your job is the man.
Yes.
That's your job.
Yes.
That's my job. I ain't supposed to do. Oh, come on. Hey. You know the one thing that I like?
You're not supposed to work for somebody else. You're supposed to work for me.
You're supposed to work the man.
Yes. That's the only way it works.
Yo.
Dog, it's just like if that doesn't happen, what the simple truth is, women are wired to become unruly if they don't have that structure around the fucking man. That's the truth.
Yo, I am gonna go through a mode and just start downloading all of his shit before they take it off of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Because what he was saying was fucking iconic.
Yeah.
You are not gonna get these things back. This was like that old middle-aged dude who's trying to tell you, like, come here, young blood. Let me put you on. Let me hook you up to life. Right? And that's what he did. Look,
but it's so simple and logical. Look, listen. Let's say if you go to a 5-star restaurant, right? And you can afford to eat everything in that bitch, right? Uh-huh. But yet they got dog food on the menu. Why would that fucking guy ever order dog food?
Right.
If he can afford everything in there, why would he? It's just like that 300-pound faux baby daddy woman talking about that she should have, like, come on, you're dog food. Why should he choose you?
I tell these dudes, like, yo, if you 30, 40 years old, and you already had kids, things don't work out with your baby mom, You are supposed to compete for the 18, 19, 20-year-old. That's what the fuck you're supposed to compete with. That's filet mignon.
But that is it's the reality. This is the reality. The reality is like when he's talking about the high value shit, it's like, and it's a simple concept. It's like, if I'm the guy that has the pick of the fucking litter, you want me to pick the most undesirable kitten out the fucking litter. That's bullshit.
Right.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I know it. I know the Disney fairy tale makes a lot of women feel, oh, you guys are hurt. You guys are bashing women, blah, 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 and all this bullshit, right? But, I mean, what part of the game is that where if you got, listen, okay, what's the whole point of busting your ass, making a whole bunch of fucking money, making good choices to steal dumpster dive?
Right. Tell him about it, bro.
Yeah.
Tell him about it.
We made some the thing about the reality of the situation, it fucking hurts. It hurts. It hurts, bro. It hurts those women to hear that shit, man. And they're hearing it, and then the thing about it is they're hearing this shit for the fucking first time. You know? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got these women that's been fucked over for the first 20 years of their life, being lied to. You know what I'm saying? They'll meet a nigga sell them a dream. You know, they think that nigga wants to marry them and keep whatever, but you're like, nah, he just wants to fuck. That's it.
Hey, but look, check this out. I had to let my wife know just last night. I told her just like this. The best, I told her, I said, I gave you the best thing that is ever going to happen to you in your life. I gave you children.
That shit is great. I mean,
that's the best thing that's ever going to happen to you in your life. And here's the sad part. And this is what KS woke me up to. The best thing that is ever going to happen to the woman in her life is the fact that she's going to have children. And these hoes is running around here like that ain't shit.
Listen. In this is the whole concept that these women and you know what, and shame on black men for it's partly a lot of black men's fault for letting these bitches have this fucking delusional mindset, right?
Right.
You'll have bitches walk. I mean, the thing about it, man, it's a bad deal, and I can't understand how many dudes fall for it, man. Like, how many women you know, right, that ended up somehow getting that beta male simp to take her and her kid in, and then they end up getting fucked over in the end. How many times that shit happened?
Oh man, hey, it's way too many to count.
Dog, you like you could go show after show after show after show after show, right? You'd be like, oh, how many kids you got? I got 2 kids. You ever been married? Yeah, I got married. I mean, so were you married to the children's father? No. So you mean to tell me you got a second chance at life and you fucked it up?
Yeah. Pretty much.
But this is the fucking problem. This is the problem, right? This is the fucking problem that a lot of these fucking bitches get. I mean, I'm sorry, these lovely ladies fall into, because they were able to somehow salvage it, their life, and get some sucker simp or some beta male simp to marry them or commit to them. They think it's going to be like that forever.
Right.
You know, they think it's gonna be like that forever.
But see, and that's the whole point, right? See, I think what he did was he gave us like this whole to that own self be true, you know, and he put that out there in society, right?
Yeah.
Tell yourself the truth about you and the situation that you're in.
And the thing is, this is the thing. There, because of KS, of people listening to KS, there's a lot of dudes now that's gonna value themselves way fucking more. Way fucking more. There's that one guy that was like, "Oh man, I love her. You know, I love her and her kids, but I watch too much of this shit. Man, as much as I love her, I'm not going to fucking. I'm not gonna. No, hell no. I'm not gonna be another statistic. I'm not gonna be that guy that that sits here and then invests all that shit into something. I mean, a kid that ain't mine, and hold a second hand, and like have it all fall down.
Look, well, check this out.
I won't do it. I can tell you this. I won't do it. I will never do it.
Either. Oh, hell
fuck
no.
A single mother. Fuck you. You know, you out of your fucking mind.
Hey, and check this out, right? You may have the exception, but it's not the rule.
No, hell no.
And see, and what KS
Mr. Man, it's not going to happen.
Okay,
I am not going to do it.
No. Here's what I'm saying. That some women, some guy out there, some stupid ass Boyce Watkins, some stupid ass Moise Watkins is going to go ahead and wife a hoe.
Right.
Okay? That's in her late 40s and 50s and shit. Okay? He's going to do that. But that's the exception. It's not the fucking rule.
It never works, bro.
Don't work.
Man, like, listen, bro. Anybody that does that, you're an idiot. Now, okay. Now, can we smash? Yeah. Can we, just have, can we just be cool? Yeah, we can do that. That's fine.
These hoes is at 50 years old.
But I mean,
they talking about some. Can you come meet my family? Bitch, is you in high school? Is you 20? come meet my family. But you got 6 kids and you want a nigga to come meet your mama? This nigga. Fucking delusional, man.
Crazy, man.
Delusional.
Delusional is not the oh my god. The shit is, I mean, it's
what is it? It's preposterous. That's what it is.
Carnivorous. Carnivorous. It's preposterous.
And the thing is, man, is that what this player, what he did, man, he gave guys permission.
Yeah, man.
He gave men permission. He said, after 40 years of looking at this dumb shit on TV, these women are not being fulfilled because you've been lied to.
Right.
And men, you could finally step up and you too can have a voice.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. It's like, I can't even call it. I can't even call it, man, because the narrative, I mean, the bill of goods have been sold so well to these women that they're stuck in this one. They're just stuck. They think that they're going to, I mean, like most of them, you can't tell them that they're not going to be able to have Pookie and Ray Ray's kids and have somebody else raise them.
Hey, what KS say? He say, look, your baby daddy is the best you're going to do.
Exactly.
So you might as well go back to him.
Yeah.
Go apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to him, apologize, and work the shit out.
But
because nobody's gonna marry you, let alone a high value man.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, they had it happening before. You know, they've been engaged all these times. You know what I'm saying? So,
What they say? Black women are the most engaged women in the world.
hey, y'all hurt? Y'all mad? Ah.
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you, boo?
Hey,
No,
but
I mean-
hey, I wonder if it's safe now to steal some of his shit. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom. Big Shirley. Big Shirley.
Hey, I wonder if it's safe to steal some of his shit now.
Nah, man.
You know, and just consider it that I'm gonna be paying homage.
I don't even know, man. I think some of these wolf pussy sisters don't put on fucking the root. I mean, like some witchcraft on him. I think that's what happened. I think they were doing some sorcery.
Nah, man. I don't think so, man. I think that he was just one of those sickly type of people.
Yeah, I think. I mean, when I think too, I think yeah, he had cancer before. I think I think also was part of it too. I think he was just a workaholic. I think he was a workaholic.
Yeah, he didn't know how to rest.
I think he didn't know how to rest. You know, he was always drinking those Red Bulls and stuff. And
that's the other thing. You know what? That's the other fucking thing. When I seen that man, he was down in the fucking Red Bulls night after night.
Right.
That's what gave his ass. Look, stop drinking them fucking energy drinks, y'all. Stop that bullshit. Stop buying them fucking, what is it, bangs and all of that shit, all of that high caffeinated shit. Stop buying that shit. Get yourself the proper fucking rest. Listen, if you need to go get a fucking CPAP machine, go get one of them motherfuckers. A lot of you dudes, y'all think because y'all smaller dudes, you know what I'm saying, and you think that you're in shape and shit. No, motherfucker, you be snoring your ass off. Okay? Sleep apnea is not just for big people. Apnea is not just for overweight people.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, hold on. Let me kind of do like a little public service announcement real quick.
Right.
We have something that's happening called the Industrial Revolution. This shit has been going on since 1850.
Mm-hmm.
The air is fucked up. The food is fucked up. The water is fucked up, which means your body is going to be fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is that they give you a machine to help give you oxygen. It converts water. It snatches the water, the oxygen out of the water and pumps it into your fucking lungs. Because there's not enough clean air out here in the world for you. Okay? So you need a fucking machine. And the best way to do this is to do this shit at night while you're sleeping. Go get a fucking test. A lot of people don't know that you're supposed to have a certain level of oxygen flowing through your body. I think it's like at 80 or 90 plus or some shit like that. 90 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And a lot of people, oxygen levels are not even high enough throughout the course of the day.
Right.
So get yourself healthy. Go get yourself checked out. So if you're listening, go get yourself checked out. Okay? Because if you're finding yourself needing caffeine throughout the course of the day, take a fucking nap. Go to sleep. It's okay. Life is going to be here tomorrow. You dig what I'm saying? So, look, man, I know I will nod off in a fucking second if it means me staying alive. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, but you can tell, man, the inherent evilness of black women, man. There's, and they're making like slick comments and shit like that. That shit is so it's not surprising. It's not surprising, Like,
You
that's
know, I
why.
really don't go. I
But
really
no,
don't
I
go
mean,
on Twitter, right? I really don't go
I
on
mean,
Twitter, and I'm
but
checking my
it,
Facebook, bro. Hold on,
it's not it's not surprising, man. It's not surprising that how vicious and unruly a lot of these sisters are, man, by nature. They're just a lot of them are just like, we talked about that on a couple times on the show. It's like on my show, and I remember one of my good partners, Soul Traveler, we were talking about. I was like, when's the last? I mean, and he started laughing. We made a kind of a joke of it, and I was just like, when is the last time you talked to a black woman and she actually showed empathy?
right now.
I'm just saying. No, I'm being dead. I'm not even trying to bash on them. I'm being dead ass serious. Like some type of empathy.
Okay, let me shift gears here a little bit.
Besides your mama, and sometimes that's even tough because
Right, that's even
when
tough. Right.
when a little boy falls down, guess what she says? Boy, you better get your ass up.
Don't be crying like no little female, no little girl and shit.
No, I mean, no, I'm saying, no, I mean, let's be, and I'm not trying to just, kill the sisters, whatever, but when is the last time you've been around a black woman, right? And she went out of her way to show some type of concern or some type of empathy.
Well, we don't get that, but I'm gonna tell you something about KS. Let this be a lesson to all you brothers, and you're gonna hear it here 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When opportunity knocks, take advantage of it, and don't be no bitch about it.
Right, man.
What was it? He did the show with what Nicki Minaj, whoever the fuck that was.
Right.
Right? He should have let into her motherfucking ass.
Yeah, I know, but
He shouldn't have let her ass off the hook.
But there's so many things that you can learn from this, and the thing about it is that even the sisterhood can learn about this thing. You know what? You know that shit that you guys cherish. The bag and finessing and doing all this shit. All that, those millions of dollars, those millions of views, and those millions of things that Kevin Samuels got, and no shade to him. Where's that going? Can he take that shit with him?
No.
Right. So be careful what you value. Just be careful. Be real careful.
Be very careful.
Be very careful. Be very careful how you treat someone. You know what I'm saying? Be very careful how you treat that homeless guy that you're looking down on, when you're out and about. Be very careful how you treat that guy you think that's broke or whatever. Be very careful.
Right.
Because one day, shit, you might be going somewhere he's not. You know what I'm saying?
You did? Yeah.
And no amount of flexing, no amount of I got this or I'm that, blah blah blah, is gonna even fucking matter when your ass is 6 foot deep. You know what I'm saying? Be careful how you treat people.
Right. You must. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That is a must. You gotta be careful about how you treat people.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful, man.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, and it's not the thing about Kevin Samuels thing. It's not that he's. I mean, whatever delivery that he gives. I mean, what part? Even the simps that hate him, even the women that hate him, what part of his message that can't be substantiated?
See, and that's just it, right? Because he did.
I mean, what part of his message that can't be substantiated?
Because it's the facts.
I know.
It's the truth.
I know.
And he tried to put it so many different ways. And you know what's a damn shame? I'm gonna tell you what's a damn shame about this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking like, yo, he's gonna time out. You know, there's only so much of this shit that you can actually really talk about before it becomes redundant,
Mhm.
right?
No, I mean, but modern women have got to the point of diminishing return. I mean, there's really no redeeming qualities about a lot of them besides their fucking vagina. And most of the time, it's just, it's like cold pizza. I mean, not cold pizza, but it's like pizza.
I mean, no, really,
I mean,
it's cold pussy. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know, but listen, I mean, how many times have you had bad pizza? Like, after be absolutely awful pizza. Even how the bad pizza is, if you're hungry enough, you're gonna take it, right? It's not nothing special.
I mean, because
but
if you are hungry enough, you're gonna eat that Pizza Hut bullshit or some fucking.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I know, but most women are they don't like the fact that they're just cold pizza. I mean, they're just pizza. You know, whether it's Domino's, where it's Little Caesars, it's just pizza. It's nothing special. It's just pizza.
It's just cold pussy.
It's just pizza. It's just pizza. I mean, I know it sounds fucked up for us to say it, but
I mean, yeah,
isn't
it'll
that
get
true?
you by. You know what I'm saying? CC's will get you by.
Exactly. Greasy's, yeah, I know. Listen, hey, when you're hungover or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you might want to, get some greasy CC's. You know what I'm saying? Even Papa John's.
Right. You know? Some little sweet pizza and shit.
Yeah, I mean, one of the saddest things I think too, man, is black men, man. We put so much value on that little interaction that we have, and it's inflated so many of these women's egos to the point to where they almost have this godlike complex about it. They're like,
I think that, as time goes along, more men look. I think his passing is gonna actually put more men on notice.
You think so?
Yeah, and they are gonna start stepping up.
Right. But
because I'm trying to tell you, online a monument is going to be built to this man.
But the thing about it too, man, is some of these women got to ask the question, like, why were so many women so interested in this content?
Right.
The sisterhood is going to have to answer.
But you know what, man? I can just hear some of these dumbass bitches, man, in my ear, man. I'm happy he did. You know what I'm saying? Like stupid ass shit like that, man. I hate the fact that I'm from fucking the South Side, where
I mean, but check this out. But check this out. I mean, listen, the man. These are bitches that have had abortions. These are bitches that has had niggas set up.
Yeah.
Why are you surprised?
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not surprised. It's just that I can already hear this dumb shit like in my fucking head.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can already hear these dumb. Yeah, y'all thought y'all leader gone now.
I know, but check this out. I mean, why would you expect any different?
Are you still talking? I thought you had.
I'm asking you. Why would you expect any different from
the whole thing is that I don't expect anything different. That's the whole thing, man. Listen, I'm telling you. When I see this shit, I can see the shit coming. I can see the fucking attitudes. Listen, I see bitches with different color hair. I see bitches with tattoos. I just know some dumb shit's gonna fly out of their mouth, man. I just know it.
I mean, okay. Let me ask you this: could you see a white woman rejoicing? Let's just say Charles Manson dying, right? He's a known killer. Can you see a white woman rejoicing that Charles Manson died?
No.
Could you see a Spanish woman rejoicing that El Chapo died?
No,
Huh?
no, never seen it.
Even if you know how many white women hate Donald Trump, like, could you see a white woman rejoicing if Donald Trump died?
Nope.
Why is it the beast that we are privy to, like, take such pride in just death and dysfunction?
You know something, man? Shit, you can't answer that dumb. You can't answer that bullshit, man. There's no answer for that shit, man. It's just not an answer for that. It's just not an answer for that, man. You know.
I'm serious, dog. I mean, let's just go to Twitter real quick, right? I'm gonna go to Twitter real quick.
So look, yeah. If you want to share your Twitter, because I don't be on Twitter like that, man. I'll be honest with y'all. I don't be on Twitter like that because I just don't have time to be on Twitter. You know, so it is what it is, motherfuckers. I just don't be on Twitter like that. Let me see. Are we still on? Okay.
You're back. My back. Hello. Where you at, man? Anyways.
Yeah. I'm back. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with StreamYard.
But anyways,
yeah, this is the second time this happened. But yo, we back. It's good.
She's like, I don't believe Kevin Samuels is dead. For the record, but me not feeling bad if he is doesn't mean I'm celebrating. He went out of his way to be cruel. We are not required to mourn virtue that he didn't show. Asking black women of all people to show tact is audacious. Audacious. I don't even know what the hell that means. So, what the hell is that all about? I mean, it sounds like I don't even want to talk about this shit. This shit is crazy. It's I just refuse to believe that God made it to where they trap black men, the original people, with these animals. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
I just can't believe it though.
Okay. So all of this shit is supposed to just kind of show you, right? Like Now, here's what I like about KS is that he did real life case studies to show you, fellas, this is what y'all fucking with. This is what you dealing with. Okay? So pack your fucking bag and leave this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, don't even get involved. But real quick, I want to say what's up to my man Deacon Dave in the building.
I mean,
what's going on?
If it wasn't for Kevin Samuels, would you know that? I mean, would you have known that majority of black men are in the middle class?
Would I have known that? Yes, because that's my business to know that.
Okay, I'm just saying, but I mean, do you think the average run of the mill?
Known that. Most people would have known that. No,
they would think that we were poor, like destitute,
right,
broke as fuck, right?
Right.
They wouldn't know that shit, right? Like,
no,
if it wasn't for KS, would you think that majority of black men, the majority over 51% didn't have kids?
Right. You would have never known that.
You would think all these niggas got kids, right?
Right. Right.
Do you know what the percentage of the men that are actually having, these 80% of baby mamas? You know what's the percentage of the men that are actually having kids with these 80% single mothers?
Right. And then they was able to hone in on it's the 10% of the motherfuckers that these hoes keep having babies by. It's 10% of the motherfuckers.
Right.
That y'all hoes keep opening up y'all legs to.
Right. You know what I'm saying? On child support. Like how many hold
on a second. I want to say this. My first wife, this broad went out and got married, had a baby by this nigga, kept keeping a baby from this nigga with another dude, had a baby by this beta male ass motherfucker, had a baby by him and keeping both the kids away from the goddamn daddies. Now, how the fuck do I know this? Because she continues to call my mother. This is the first bitch. I got divorced from her like back in 2004.
Belittling black women.
You dig what I'm saying?
I mean, this shit is so. I mean, they want to be in this dysfunction so bad. It's crazy.
Hey, Dick, you absolutely right, man. Watching these women celebrate this man's death, it is sickening,
bro. This thing, this.
But what else can you? But Dick, hold on, real quick. What else can you expect from a hoe?
The elephant in the room, man, is all the shit that he was saying is true.
You know something?
No, I'm just saying the elephant, but you got to think about the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is all the shit that he was saying was fucking true. That's the elephant in the room, bro.
Right.
That's that big monster in the fucking room that all the shit that he was saying is goddamn true.
True. And
they don't like the truth.
And the thing, you know what, man? My uncle and I, we talk about this, right? And he was telling me like, yo, I think it was Henry Kissinger or something like that, who said that you could tell people anything, just don't tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to fucking hear it. They don't like the truth.
Dog, like what Charlemagne the God says, that he says, like, who cares about the truth if the lie is more interesting?
You know,
Hold on a second, man. Hold on.
so you got so Dick, you absolutely correct, man. You know, these women, they are out here and they're celebrating this man's death. And the sad part is that it's a black man, right? And they're not even saying, well, listen, this was at least a halfway decent black man who decided to share his opinions with us, right? And try to do his best in his own way to help, but at least he's not a drain on fucking society. He has a job. You know what I'm saying? And he's telling other people how to. Go ahead.
I actually think that because somebody said something very interesting earlier that Kevin Samuels is actually bringing more men right back to the table of even dealing with these bitches.
Yeah.
He was actually bringing them back to the table. I think this is the thing. This is what women don't really realize that now this guy is going to, now Kevin Samuels, his material is going to be immortalized. It's going to be quoted. You're going to have all these. Now you got to think about it. All right. There was one Kevin Samuels, right? This is the uncomfortable truth right here. There was one Kevin Samuels, right? He was he used to strike people. He was copyrighted. He had original material. Now you have all this material that people are going to regurgitate.
Right.
They're going to rebrand, but it's going to be the same fucking thing. So the environment for you women that think that, he's gone, now it's going to be even worse for you guys.
Right.
Now there's just not going to be one Kevin Samuels. There's going to be 100 of them.
My God. hey, I'm trying to print out 1 million Kevin Samuels t-shirts.
Yes. They're going to be 1,000 of them. Buy a dog, die alone. It'll be like, hey, a motherfucker going to be on a date, right? They're going to be on a date. And they're going to be like, damn, man, my nigga Kevin Samuels. I'm thinking about my nigga Kevin Samuels or whoever. It's going to be like whoever, right? And then that bitch going to say something that he don't like. He be like, bitch, buy a dog and die alone. I'm the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bitch. Get out of here. Bro,
hey, you know what?
Dudes,
you know what I'm about to do?
Dudes
right
are
now,
going to
I'm finna have 20,000 shirts printed up. Say, get a dog, die alone. Buy a dog, die alone, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And put KS on that motherfucker.
You think Nipsey Hussle was shit? You think Nipsey Hussle? I think, you know what? I wear a suit every day, but I'm gonna go buy me a new suit and some new cologne just to make a bitch smell that shit. Bitch, you can smell my cologne. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, get a black and white pinstripe.
Oh yeah. Kevin Samuels suit, nigga. What? Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell is that thing? An obelisk or some shit like that? That's on his desk.
Yeah, listen.
Hey, put one of them on your desk, bro, at the gig.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know. I mean, it's not going to stop now. I think now it's safe. The rhetoric, his rhetoric is going to be regurgitated, just like Patrice O'Neal shit.
Right.
You know, you remember Patrice O'Neal was saying this shit 10 years ago, and it wasn't until he died it really went to. Think about it, bro. I mean, but terms like concepts, because people are gonna know who. Like, there's gonna be people that never listened to Kevin Samuels before, but they're gonna see the hoopla, right? They're gonna be like, when he asked that question, what with age gets more expensive? Doesn't depreciate with no use.
Right. Name something that appreciates in value as it ages with use.
Yes. Those concepts are going to be introduced to younger men, and they can be like, bitch, you got a kid. What? Nah, no. No, Meg. No, Meg. No, Meg. No, Meg. No, Meg.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
Yeah. Come on. No, you can't do this. No.
Yo, look at that. Goodness gracious, at that thickness right there. Goodness. That's some booty meats right there, y'all. That's that filet mignon of booty meats. That's grade A beef right there is what that is. Get me two pieces of bread and make me a booty meat sandwich.
Hey, the funny part is that I know who the fuck that is.
You do?
That little tall, skinny, retarded looking ass white boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's grade A booty meats right there, boy.
Man, that's always gonna be looking at you guys are like this.
What you doing out here with all this ass? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass. The sun is.
That's all we're gonna be looking at you as fucking objects now. Stupid ass bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys on your thought shit. Now, I mean, I think the growing disdain for modern women is going to grow. I think because he exposed so much, he has so much content. I mean, it's. I mean, I'm not going to put him on that level, but you know, he's like a he's almost going to be like a martyr. Like, you know how okay, you know the legend like I'll give you an example, right? If you didn't know, like for instance, rock and roll or somebody that like Jimi Hendrix.
Right.
Jimi Hendrix died way too young, right? Besides that one song, can you name one song that Jimi Hendrix actually did? Besides
what, Purple Haze?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that shit right there.
I know, but he's iconic from one song.
Yeah.
He's iconic. I know, but I mean, but you can. I mean, but there's other rock and roll. I mean,
Purple Haze is what made people want that purple weed today.
I know, but people know him as much as they know Ray Charles. Ray Charles has hundreds of hits. He even crossed genres, right? Stevie Wonder, you know, all those guys. But he still, because he died so early, he still remains iconic, like Elvis Presley.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of people that probably had more hits than Elvis Presley. You know, Biggie. There's people, Tupac. And I'm not going to put, I mean, I'm just saying is the legend grows.
I mean, really though, right? Does KS go on the shirt with Biggie, Tupac, MLK, Malcolm X, you know, Mega Evers? Does he go on the T-shirt?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it depends on who you ask. It depends on who you ask.
Hey, look, look. I know it's other people out here listening.
But check this out. But you gotta look. You gotta put it in context too.
But I'm asking you, bro. I'm asking you.
No,
does he go on the T-shirt?
I mean, he's iconic, not that iconic. But he's not that iconic. But you got to understand. Listen, I had a strong father growing up, so I grew up with a father. But if you got to look at the fatherless generation guys, right? The incels that have been getting fucked over by women or lack of women, they're gonna look at him as they're gonna put him Tupac level. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You remember that song, Get Money? Hey, they gonna be able to put on a fucking Kevin Samuels fuck you in the click you claim West Side till we die in the like fuck me, but I fucked your wife. Hey, we bust so bad. He did that shit on a on a daily. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Average at best, get money. Just buy a dog down low, get money. Average at best, get money. Danger zone. Bitch.
Right.
Big Shirley. Yeah.
Hey, but you know what I'm gonna do though? As a shout out to KS, I'm gonna play his intro song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
you know.
I'm gonna put his intro song on my shit.
Yeah, man.
I don't care how many copyright strikes I get, I'm gonna put his intro song on.
Yeah, man. I mean,
No.
I think tomorrow, man, everybody's gonna put, KS Avatar. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is that right?
Probably. I think there's gonna be a lot. Of course, there's gonna be like people that's jockeying for position, but now let
Look,
me
that dude. Well,
prophesy.
first of all, real quick.
Let me prophesy something real quick.
Uh,
What's going to end up happening? There's going to be an artificial KS that gets manufactured by some type of mainstream media outlet that is going to take all those talking points that he has made, and they're going to regurgitate them. It may not. It may be like the only. I think it's going to take like maybe like a Fox News type person, or no. It's going to be like a black conservative, person. A black conservative person that doesn't mind ruffling the feathers of black women. That just doesn't give two shits about ruffling the feathers of them. And I think they're gonna make him light skinned too. That way, because you know how like black women, they want to be so close to white so bad to where if he's ambiguous enough, they'll give him a free pass. They might even listen.
all right, so check this out.
So they're gonna get like let me finish real quick. They're gonna get like a Drake type to give all this bad news. I think they're gonna get a Drake type to give all this bad news to him.
Look, I'm gonna say something,
Mm-hmm.
and that's right. I'm speaking to all you hoes out there. Kevin Samuels has made you motherfuckers a whole lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
He has single-handedly made it to where you now have something that you would not have otherwise had without him.
Attention
And some fucking money. Because a lot of y'all don't have no talent and really spent your life, a large portion of your life, regurgitating his shit. Now what you gonna do?
Okay. Would we really know who Cynthia Jesus get off the notorious penis if it wasn't for Kevin Samuels?
Now, the whole thing is, what are you motherfuckers gonna do?
Tanya TKO, would we even know who the fuck she was if it wasn't for Kevin Samuels?
Listen, I wonder now, what is we gonna do?
Nasla, whatever her name is, the bitch with the goddamn face, like her whole face is a nose. Like, would we know who the fuck she was if it wasn't for Kevin Samuels?
Yo, a lot of you talentless mofos,
yeah,
who probably have like 90% of your shit that KS was talking about, your careers are now over.
Over. OVER. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Lick a shot. Now, hey, some of you broads, you know what I'm saying? Some of you broads that don't got no goddamn talent. Guess what you got? This is the talent you got right here.
What is that shit they gotta go to now?
They gotta go to this. That's, go ahead. Hey, hold up. Hey, what's that? What's that guy? Is it the thing that they take, to kind of oil up their knees? Is it what's that supplement? Because I know some of you old assholes got arthritic knees and shit like that. So you gotta start taking supplements because you're gonna have to start.
Hey, a lot of them hoes, they are using that damn Bengay. They using that Bengay, the goddamn Gold Bond and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Gold Bond and Bengay is not oil for your motherfucking knees. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. You old hoes, y'all need to start taking y'all iron pills too.
Is it carcinogen? I don't even know what the hell it is. But these thoughts, these harlots are going to be so
calling these hoes harlots.
Harlots. These harlots, bro. And some of you fuck niggas, man. Come on, man. Y'all some fuck niggas. But I swear to God, man. When you got some of these fuck niggas that be in these goddamn spaces, man. Y'all whole ass niggas, man. Y'all niggas be fucking up the game so goddamn much, man. I'm goddamn nigga.
Hey, look, bro. It's approaching a 2-hour mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, I hear you, man. Now I gotta dip out. I got an early morning. Yeah, man. But anyways, man, we gotta collaborate. We gotta collaborate. Okay. we gotta. I've been trying to do this fucking podcast of 7 Deadly Sins for like months and months and months and months and months.
Look, player. Hey, look. The man is back. Okay.
Yeah.
I had a lot of work to do. I had a lot of things that I had going on, but the man is back. Okay. Yep. I'm not gonna let you motherfuckers stress me out.
No, I mean,
I don't drink no goddamn Red Bull like that.
We got to me and you got to make a commitment, and I always think about. I mean, we probably can share the platform, but I think that me and you we need to make a podcast called the Bash Brothers, and then we just go ham. We're making an hour of going ham, of therapy, of going hard at these hoes.
Hey, because you hoes is bogus out here, man.
Bogus.
The whole key is for, you hoes to be kept at a minimum.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you actually need some fucking good girls out here. Some girls who know how to acquiesce to a fucking man.
But
if you don't know what acquiesce means, look it up.
But the thing about it, this is the thing. This is the thing that KS was doing. Me and you talked about this. You remember the bust down sector of the sisterhood, the bust down sector,
right?
Like how the bust down sector was having a hard time with the modern harlot, because you remember back in our day, I'm 40 plus, right? The bust downs used to get a ton of attention because they were rare. Right. There were very few bust downs that really exposed themselves. Now they flooded the market with bust downs everywhere. So the true to the game bust down is just run of the mill now. Like she is. I mean, what is the point of being a bust down with everybody's bust down?
Right.
So she can't. I mean, what is she? She's not going to be able to outsuck the regular run-of-the-mill woman. Like before, she was doing like 3 or 4 dicks in a week. That's just regular now.
Right.
What does she do? She can't. I mean, even if she does 10 dicks, I mean, there's a point of diminishing. I mean, like nobody's gonna care. I mean, like, all right, you're a hoe. All right, they all hoes. So you're just. I mean, that bitch is having a hard time to get attention because like bitches literally have to get fucked by like 50 niggas in one night just to even make headlines. But after, like, I was watching Adam 22, right? There's this broad that said that she went to a party and let 50 niggas smash.
Right.
And it was a headline, but it was like, when you were listening to her story, you were like, oh, all right. That's a state. Like, it didn't even move the needle. That she's just but where do we go from here, though?
Look, it's like the business cycle. Okay? It's going to cycle back around. Shit goes in a circle. You see what I'm saying? You got all these various stages. The fact of the matter is that the problem with men is that men don't like to go through changes.
No, okay, let me ask you this question, and we'll leave it on this note. I asked my buddy this the other night. Right? Let's just say you had a 18-year-old untainted woman, right? So she means she's a virgin, right?
Right.
And you told her, what would be the price? Like, let's say you have a blank check. What would be the price for you to get to where you can only have sex with one man the rest of your life? If we would pay you up front, what would be that price? What do you think that she would say?
You know what? A lot of girls at 18, they probably would be like, oh, nothing. You know, this is how I plan on being anyway.
No, it's cap.
Right, it is cap because they don't realize that shit till they like 25.
I mean, but
Like,
we know that,
shit,
but
I
we
should be fucking other dudes.
but we know the nature of women. Let's just say, like she just said, you know what? We agreed on say $25 million. $25 million. You can only fuck one man for the rest of your life. What do you think after like year 10? What would she be trying to do?
Oh yeah,
renegotiate.
I don't think she'd be trying to renegotiate. I think she'd be trying to pocket the other 5 that she got left. You know what I'm saying? And because she done already probably fucked like 3 dudes.
She would break the contract, wouldn't she?
Right, yeah. The contract would been broken.
I was just like, I was like, when's the last time you ever had a woman give a promise or agreement or anything like that and actually followed through to it? When's the last time you had that shit happen?
Yeah. That was a good one. That was a good one right there, bro. That was a good one.
It's not gonna happen. It's just
Right.
not. They're just not built to live up to whatever promise that they make. Like, do you think even if she signed a contract for 200, I mean like 200 million, that she could ever live up to that?
Oh no.
There's no way.
You know. So look, let's break this down, bro. Let's break this down. Give me your final thoughts, man, about my man KS. So we can go ahead and
rest in peace, KS, man. He's on point. I listen to him every morning. I'm not gonna lie. If I miss a show, I listen to him before I go to work, shit like that. He speaks the absolute truth. I mean, he taught me a thing about that, and I don't even get offended anymore. Because women lie. I mean, that's what they do. I mean, it's so telegraphed. It's so easy to see. He's exposed so much stuff that, like you almost have to have a woman completely afraid of you. You got to have her under your thumb. You got to have her under your direction. You got to have her under like your guidance, or it's not going to be worth it. Because what they say, an idle mind is the devil's playground. If she's idle, she's free, she's dreaming up some fuck shit to fuck your life. That's just what it is. That's true. I mean, if she doesn't have any kids, a bunch of kids to take care of, or a bunch of cooking to do, or a bunch of cleaning to do, she's fucking shit up.
Right.
And that's what I mean. He kind of made me realize that. You know, it is what it is.
My ladies and gentlemen, my man Triple Black.
Yeah, man. All right, man. I'm out, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna be hollering at you in a little bit.
All right, man. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to be back live. It's good to be hanging out with you guys, you know, especially even under the circumstances, right? Yo, KS, man, he's gone, man. And that's, to me, I think that's like one of the toughest things that can ever possibly happen. You know, I guess to the manosphere. And all right. I'm gonna say, man, rest in peace, Kevo. Rest in heaven. You know, just rest, man. You know, you did some good work while you was here. And as far as I know, you know, you was a pretty decent dude when you came on. And, you know, I mean, people, they was going to hate you for whatever it is that you did, even though that you was trying to do the right thing anyway. So I get it. Right. So with that being said, Kevo, one of the greatest, man. One of the greatest. Ladies and gentlemen, the man is going to be going back live more often. I got a lot of great things to talk about. Some things that's going to, you know, some food for thought. But, you know, all of y'all prayer warriors or, you know, y'all religious folks out there, keep praying for Kevin. You know, pray for his family. You know, pray for his friends, the closest ones to him, you know. And pray for everybody else that's out here, man, in these YouTube streets, because a lot of them is going to be hitting the child line. You know, a lot of them ain't going to be having no food to eat because they're not going to have no content. Pray for them too. All right. Hey, I want to thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for listening. God bless y'all. Good night. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.